sets up to gather resources.
Yeah.
Very comfortably and safely. That's the important thing. The biggest trick that Steve likes to pull, it's not any of these broken, well, it's a lot of these broken moves, but it's also you put up the wall and then you'll be like, oh no, look at me, I'm just gathering resources. F-smash, sucker! So that's something that Leon can deal with pretty safely with this Lucina pick, and I'm excited to see it as we jump into our first game of the set.
Oh my goodness. I mean, immediately we're seeing something that I had to hop back to time when I was commentating with Emerald earlier while you were away, Galaxy, that Leon is just the absolute master of just being able to... He's so good at predicting where his opponent will be. I mean, we saw that down as like a reset as well. It's just so fantastic from Leon. He's just an absolute king of prediction, of movement, and he's really just showing in this game one immediately as well. I mean, even just to sort of just playing it safe there, because knowing that, you know, Steve can just get up very quickly and attack you for all it's worth. And nearly taking the stock there. Good tech from Crepe, going to keep him hanging on a little bit longer, but obviously triple digits on our Galaxy. That's not a place you want to be.
No. Do you have that wall behind you? Oh my goodness! The pop-up Nair 1 to get Crepe over the wall that Crepe had placed behind them, to then get the forward air to create an edge guard situation. Securing the stock with the forward air. Leon is a thinking man's player.
100%. I mean, right now, even just going to wait it out there, but yeah, I feel like Leon actually had the right idea of just, you know, for sort of retreating, you know, like just staying where he was, and then suddenly just rushed in and, you know, had a minecart to the face of his troubles, and, you know, got through the TNT, but certainly not a minecart. But regardless, I mean, it's not exactly like Leon's in a bad position right now. You know, he's still just taking full control of this game. Crepe is really struggling to get anything going. Obviously, the up smash as well is just not going to work, and that move lasts a little while. So Leon is just going to, you know, get a free forward smash. And again, this is just another moment for Crepe. You got to not be so quick on the trigger of these up smashes, because Leon's ready for them.
Wow, I'm surprised that back air wasn't spaced safely against the grab attempt. A lovely footstool out of shield into the anvil. That is going to work very nicely. Diamond on deck for Crepe. And look how quickly the game state changes once you got diamonds in your hands.
It is crazy, honestly. Oh, yeah. So much power on the diamond tools there. To the point that, like, this is now looking fairly, you know, doable, honestly, for Crepe Galaxy. Honestly, you know, Leon's got to really kind of actually dig deep, you know, just make sure to close up this game. Does have the lead, you know, still in a good position, but you got to be careful.
Oh, wow.
You got to be real careful.
Sniped that forward smash, catching up maximum range. That's going to give you a tech chance, but Crepe doesn't take it and doesn't need it. Hanging on, gets caught air dodging away though. Oh my god, how did that forward air not connect? Somehow alive, how did that up tilt not connect? Got like tech on the stone wall that had been set up previously. And that is going to keep Crepe in this game for now. Creates a wall, but oh my goodness, Leon using it to his advantage. Crepe still hanging on, but Leon is showing off tricks.
And of course, this Steve player has no materials right now, just one gold ingot. It's not going to be enough to do anything, and Leon knows it. Going to be taking that stock and that game away before things got out of hand. Lovely stuff from Leon, just capitalizing on Steve's, you know, very few weaknesses there. You know, the fact that he had no materials is so big, and that's the moment, guys. That's when you got to strike, and Leon knows it, and that's exactly why he did it. Lovely stuff there from the Lucina player.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Leon is so tapped in. This is not a kind of player that's like, oh, what's Steve doing? What's all these crazy things? I can't do anything about this. Nah, down tilt off the backboard into up tilt. You got tricks. I know your tricks, and I'm going to use your tricks against you. Just like rock solid. Though, I do say rock solid. Crepe was able to take one opening and just rip things away from Leon, rip the momentum away from Leon incredibly quick. So that's something that you're going to have to watch out for. Just the turnaround potential. Crepe is here for a reason.
Yeah.
Given any opportunity, they will take this game into their hands.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, Crepe Salee has obviously proven time and time again just how much of a strong opponent he is, you know, and he's been in bad positions before, but obviously Leon is just an absolute masterclass of his character and knows exactly how to fight Steve now as well, especially with this seasoned history that they have between them, with Leon just coming out on top nearly every single time, Galaxy. It's going to be real tough for Crepe Salee here, but obviously not over yet, and we saw how quick the momentum, as you said, can shift in the favor of the Steve player.
Wow. Yeah, the anti-edge guarding play from Crepe Salee is very nice. Leon has a fantastic idea of exactly where Crepe Salee wants to go, but sort of at the moment Crepe Salee knows that Leon knows and is able to sort of catch out like a preemptive down air in order to stall in the air, or, you know, an extra minecart when Leon thinks the up B's going to come. So even though Crepe Salee is at a disadvantage at the moment, I can't help but feel that in the mind games, they might have a slight edge over Leon.
Yeah, it's honestly because Steve as a character, as we both know, Galaxy, you know, Steve has got so many powerful tools in his pockets. You know, he's got so many things that can just eliminate your life in seconds. And I feel like, as a Steve main, you can kind of use that to your advantage because you know that your opponent has got to, you know, watch out for just a minecart to the face, you know, or like diamond tools, anything like that. Just these strong opposing, you know, things like anvil as well. And your opponent's got to watch out for them, and you can use that to your advantage because Smash Hold a lot. As much as it's kind of very sort of advantage focus, a lot of it is like mind games as well, and sort of mental state, and you know, really getting to your opponent's head. And literally, as we're all saying this is exactly what we're talking about, Galaxy. This is where all damage is coming out now, and you know, obviously Crepe Salee is just going to take that right to the end.
Crepe Salee got that down throw into the forward air, into, you know, the jab up tilt, trying to take things high, but Leon got a tech on that center platform that literally saved his life. I think it would have been a 0 to death otherwise. Missed tech there that could have cost him his stock as well, but just being careful with the spacing of these back airs. Crepe Salee gets out of there, builds the wall. Now you're stuck in here with me, buddy. It's getting scrabbly. It's getting messy. And Crepe Salee isn't quite able to find it. Gets the backwards nair out of shield, not the strong backer that he was maybe looking for. And so we're keeping things even. Leon with the air-to-air nair. And now he's got to get the edge guard going, but it's just a little bit late on that forward tilt. And once again, we're in the Thunderdome.
Oh my goodness, again, this wall is just coming out and saving Crepe Salee's life twice over. And all in all, obviously, Leon, for his troubles, received a minecart to the face. And the second one will certainly do the job if Crepe Salee is able to get it out. But you know what? I will eat my words, Galaxy, because not only is Leon going to survive a minecart coming out, he's going to challenge it as well. And, oh my God, we're going toe for toe. Yeah. Literally, one player takes a stock, the other immediately returns fire.
Hang on, jump gone. No, okay, they had minecart for one, they had iron for one minecart, and that's the last of it. You are now off stage with no mix-up options, and if Leon can keep this going, can keep piling on the damage without giving Crepe Salee an opportunity to build anything up, but there we go, finally Crepe hits to land it. Here we go. Oh no, the crafting table interrupting Crepe Salee's combo. Oh no, that could be such a huge moment. The forward smash from Leon gets interrupted by Crepe Salee forward air. Both these two barely just surviving or interrupting each other's combos just by the lightest thing. It happens again. Misses the
there
block.
We go.
The back air from Crepe Salee gets caught on the crafting table, and Crepe Salee's knockback angle avoids the block that he set up. It is the barest of margins, but Leon is up 2-0.
Yeah, that last game especially was a dicey one, but Leo once again just coming out on top, just being able to keep on the pressure as always and take it to the end. 2-0 up, but Crepe Salee not out yet, and I feel like the Steve has got to stick around now, even as we dive into game 3, because that last game was a sign that we could go to the very end. But actually, you know what? We are going to see a switch suddenly, Galaxy. I thought the Steve would stay, honestly, but we're seeing the Wario come out. Interesting.
Okay. We have got the character that has sort of become the pride of France, and a character that I'm sure Leon has played against far many more times than he would have liked to at this point. So he's going to be well versed, but with every player comes their own interpretation of what to bring to the table. But where that's absolutely true for Leon as well, with that delightful variation jab lock combo, putting on a healthy % lead and just taking complete control of this opening stock.
I mean, this is Really tough. I mean, you talked about a Galaxy already. The obviously the Wario is a character that Leon is very, very used to. Obviously being on the same team as Gluttony, our good friends at Solary. Yeah, obviously means that Gluto and Leon have played each other many, many times, even in tournament brackets as well. So Leon is definitely familiar with this character, knows how to place against it. Crepe Salee as well, according to the stats, has beaten Leon only once with the Wario, where it was a 3-1, but it was nearly a whole year ago. And Leon, of course, since then has improved as a player. And all the while, and we can kind of see it now, 187 on this Wario that refuses to die, Galaxy. What can Crepe Salee do?
You've got the rage build up, survive as long as you can, but once you're in the loving arms of Lucina, at that kind of percent, then a trip up to the top blast zone is a guarantee. Landing with that up air and immediately getting explosive with it. Crepe Salee trying to scrap back, but just getting outspaced all over the block. And that is the danger of playing this, while incredibly quick, this stubby character in the Wario. There we go. Oh my goodness, look at that. I have never seen the latest possible hit of Nair convert into a back air that high up before. Crepe Salee busting out the tricks, and here we go. That has breathed new life into this lad. Look at the parries.
And you just know that even now, it is never over for Wario. You can see him glowing right now. It means he's got the bot loaded up and ready to hit the trigger at any point. But of course, Crepe Salee needs to choose his moment carefully of when he wants to let loose that bar. Because honestly, in this position right now, it's an interest where you don't know if do you take it away now to get yourself the best position, or do you save it for the last stock? This is what Crepe Salee's got to wait up. And of course, if Leon's even gonna give Crepe Salee the chance to even use it.
Oh, there we go. Turnaround cancel, forward tilt. Look at this deficit that's just been eaten away at by Crepe. Finally going to get swiped out of the air with a back air, but still a very doable position for this lad right about now. Oh, the command grab, the first time we've seen it in this game. Able to just tack on that bit more percent, and now the back air, the up smash. It's going to get punished, though. Now Leon has a chance to scrap back, but look at that. Hitting the ground immediately, driving the shoulder in. And a second time, the bike compounds the damage. And we go to the last stock with one in the chamber.
Yeah, I mean, even now, this is not impossible. Crepe Salee, the damage is piling up, and Leon knows it. He needs to start getting really quite aggressive. He needs to take the stock away as quickly as he can, which he's certainly trying to do. The down air, narrowly missing there. Crepe Salee hanging on, but of course, this foot waft is a ever-present danger for Leon. He cannot get too spicy, as we do see the waft right there, but it's not enough. It's centrally onto the right side. It's not going to be the one that takes the game, Galaxy, and that's real bad news for Crepe Salee right now.
I tell you what, it's bad news, but it's not the worst news. It's still damage. You are in a nightmarish position in terms of what can kill you as Wario here, but oh, hanging on, covering the legs, but at the slightly wrong space. He had the exact read, but was slightly off in the spacing with that kind of... Oh my goodness, the parry! Parry the bike! Nah, I'll parry the forward air in direct response. Up smash out of shield, and Crepe Salee raises one hand up through the waters, breaking the service and taking a deep breath, filling the lungs, not with fart, but with oxygen.
I'm honestly a little bit lost for words there. That double parry into the up smash in the moment you needed it the most. It was incredibly masterful work from Crepe Salee there, as finally he gets one on the board against this Lucina player. 2-1 right now to Leon. Still not out of the woods yet, but Crepe Salee has found potentially a chance to get himself back in this. As I said, every single time, apart from one instance nearly a year ago, Crepe Salee has won 3-2. Will this be another Game 5 Galaxy?
Oh, blimey. You've got it all to do, but it's not just a comeback factor in games, because you've got that tangible comeback factor of the waft, obviously, in games. That builds up over time, and then if you don't use it, then you get a strong one to use at the end of the game or whenever you like. But there's just this energy, there's this aura about the lad that because he's never down and out in a game, he never quite feels down and out in a set. either.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is the sort of the psychological extension that happens between character and player, between game and set. And now as we head into this fourth, it's breathed new life into him, and he's, oh my goodness, he's chowing down, he's eating good. Smart.
Honestly, this was probably the momentum shifter that Crepe Salee needed just to get that one game on. And I don't think Leon's even come back. He's gone. We are barely 30 seconds into the game, Galaxy. And that's already a stock loss for Leon right now. And it's not slowing down in the slightest. Crepe Salee is playing on another level right now.
Oh, look at this. Look at this compared to the early goings of any of the previous 3 games.
Yeah.
It's just... I don't know where he gets it from. I don't know how he does it. And we've seen how Leon can just turn a switch and take control just at a moment's notice, at the drop of a hat. But there have been no drops from Crepe Salee so far in this game. And Leon is going to have to fight tooth and claw to find anything. Oh my goodness, that up air covering the jump. And again, as Leon starts to find a decent idea, but up smash out of shield isn't going to do it, and the damage piles up. Ooh.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Crepe Salee was literally just like millimeters away from being able to avoid that bike, but Leon does chuck down, takes stock away, but of course still in a pretty bad position here. Finds the grab from Crepe Salee, gonna get a little bit more damage going. This is the ledge trapping here. The back air comes out, not gonna be enough to take the stock just yet, but Leon has still got to find a way back, which, you know, he sends himself back onto the left side, but the series of rolls, more rolls in the bakery right now as Leon is able to make it back safely, but of course still not in a position where he's actually really even touched Crepe Salee yet.
Oh, dearie me. Wario hanging about, getting bopped on the shield. Leon tries to go for the frame trap with the but ends up committing for the full wrecker, and that is an up smash out of shield. And look at this now. If he gets that up air, then it could be over, but it doesn't quite connect. The bike interrupts, goes for it again and misses the up air. A couple of opportunities to close out this game for Crepe Salee. Neither have gone through. Maybe the pressure's getting to him.
Here, this is honestly a huge moment for Crepe Salee here, because he's playing with a lot of momentum. But of course, Leon is certainly made that comeback since. You know, if he could take the stock here as well, he'll put himself in a really good position for the rest of this game. We just need to go down to those even stocks without taking too much damage. But of course, the up airs are coming out. That waft is still online as well. Crepe Salee is certainly hunting for the moment that could just end the game and take us to a game 5, Galaxy.
Oh my goodness. We were talking about seeing a lot of rolls from Crepe Salee. That's starting to bleed over through into Leon as well. But a gorgeously placed back air. It's going to create an edge guard situation. At least, never mind, jump, bike, all gone in one. We are down to the last stock with still, once again, one in the chamber for Crepe Salee. But Leon has that spark of hope on his side right now. Can he survive the fart?
Yeah, it feels like a WarioWare minigame by now. But Crepe Salee just let it loose just like that. Was that misinput? You have to wonder. Because that was just felt incredibly randomly timed. Like, that Leon wasn't close to Crepe Salee there. It feels like, in my mind, it had to be a misinput. But regardless, I mean, it's still not over yet. Crepe Salee, yes, has lost his best tool for winning the game. But it's not over. There is still a chance. Obviously, every single move that Wario has can still take away. Up smash could do it. Back air at this ledge could do it. Forward tilt could do it. But Crepe Salee has obviously got to place all of those. And I don't think Leon is in a position where he really wants to have any of that happen. The false finish comes out. It's not going to be enough. Crepe Salee does dive off our stage. But Leon is hanging on right now.
Oh my goodness, the neutral get up off of the mistech there. The only timing that would have guaranteed Crepe Salee's safety. A whiffed down tilt. Gorgeous recognition from Crepe Salee. Drives the shoulder in. And despite Leon finding the secret input code to deliver the laxatives into Wario's mouth for him to fart early, we are somehow, some way, going to a 5th and final game between these two French Titans.
And let me reiterate, Galaxy, in the last 2 times these two have faced, it has been a Game 5 win to Crepe Salee. Both of the last 2 times.
Not like this.
We will have to see if this is just another one in the books. Crepe Salee is on the verge of a reverse 3-0. If you're not tuning into set, you need to grab your friends, grab anyone that listens, because this set is massive. You do not want to be diving down into the losers bracket right now, especially as some of the greatest players in Europe are soon going to be diving down there. There we've got people like Orion. There will be soon Andres or Space, depending on who comes out on top there. There are lots of players that you do not want to fight in any situation. So you've got to take this set. This is big for both players, and you know they want it. Leon, of course, right now, feeling it probably the most. You had those 2 initial wins, but now that the Warriors come out, it's been a completely different story, Galaxy.
Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, like you say, no matter what happens in this set, stick around, because we got plenty more amazing commentators and plenty more amazing sets lined up for you to check out. But, oh boy, it really has all come down to this. I see Bloom lurking in the background as well. Stick around if you want to see more of him. Oh, blimey, I'm just trying to reckon with what I've seen throughout this set. Both of these two, the ebbs and flows, the yays and nos. And now we come down to the final. And this is what I like to see, just a moment.
The
a
reset.
Brief, beautiful moment to just take your time. Don't let things overwhelm you, and go into this 5th and final game with, crucially, a clear head.
Yeah, I feel like both players kind of needed this moment as well. Like, this is not even icing right now from Crepe Salee. This is something I think Leon needed as well, because he has got to really dig deep into this set right now. Galaxy, I'm so glad this is our final set, because this is an absolute banger to end on. I'm so excited to see who comes out on top here as we do dive into Game 5. Solary's Leon versus BMS Crepe Salee to decide who will move on in the winner's bracket. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, blimey. Here we go then. Straight away, Crepe Salee carrying on those previous 2 game wins and taking them to taking that advantage and running with it somewhat. Just Leon not quite expecting all of these air dodges coming out. Finally catches one of them on the landing. But, oh wow, landing down and underneath and behind Lucina with that forward air. Leon expecting a fadeaway, and Crepe Salee, even this deep in, pulling out tricks, getting that command grab once again. And just each and every time that Crepe Salee is able to find this opening, you make Leon doubt himself just that little bit more.
I mean, honestly, Crepe Salee has just got to really kind of capitalize on the scariest aspects of Wario right now. Of course, nothing's, too scary on paper right now, and Leon is showing it as he does dive down, pulls out a new trick, as we have not seen that counter in the entire set so far, but it does the job beautifully and takes that stock away from Crepe Salee, who is just trying to get back to stage, the poor soul.
Blimey, but answering straight back, Crepe Salee is straight in there. We've seen him favor that up smash out of shield for the kill power. Haven't seen much of the up B out of shield as sort of like a get off me tool, which we might see a little bit more of, but to be fair to Crepe Salee, it is quite hard to use against Lucina, either based on spacing or frame data. Just the forward air's coming out, swatting Crepe away like a bad smell, and just battering him slowly bit by bit, but no matter how much you swing, that bad smell will not go away.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, every second that passes by, it just gets scary. I mean, there's the waft now for Crepe Salee, and of course, that is going to be such a prevalent threat for the rest of his set now. This game could almost be decided, could be hinged on one press of the waft button right there. But of course, Leon knows that. He knows how he has to approach this. I love the tech chase there. Gonna find the back air as well. That does take the stock. We're going to one last stock for Crepe Salee, who's got to dig deep now. Got to find this stock away. You cannot use the waft on this stock. And I think Crepe Salee knows that. But of course, Leon still able to come back there even after getting hit off stage.
Oh my god, I can't believe he landed. He just barely must have in order to get his jump back to recover there. Gets caught landing with a dash attack, but oh, you're going to need, a back air. He goes for 3, doesn't hit any of them. The dash attack once again, just about sending to the corner and not finding the kill. The bike isn't going to do it either, but we've got a ledge trap attempt. Uses the jump a little bit early, and that forward air off of ledge, waiting until the jaws go away. Leon is in the zone right now and is forcing Crepe Salee into a worse and worse position.
This is really, really big for Leon right now. Needs to keep hold of his stock for as long as he can. He's getting so much damage piled onto Crepe Salee here, who knows that he cannot receive all that much damage. But of course, Leon is well aware of it. But unfortunately, every good thing must come to an end. Crepe Salee finds the stock there. Leon goes down to the last one. The waft is still on deck. This is still very much possible. And of course, these big combos here nearly finds the reset with that forward air. But this is still lots of damage being piled on Galaxy. And Leon has got to be so careful.
Oh, but so does Crepe Salee. We've seen him go for the waft too early, and we're seeing him getting dunked through the platform and getting comboed. I thought he went too low, but he makes it back. Approaching quite high, but he air dodges through the back air. Oh, the rolls in from Leon. It's getting nervy, but the last hit of the net confirms into the waft. And you see Crepe Salee, you see what it means to him as he dives on into the crowd, going crazy with his people. He is loving it. Leon's loathing it, but he can't help but respect it. And look at the respect between these two. Oh my goodness, by hook or by Crepe Salee gets it done.
The new age is here. Crepe Salee doing it for the young ones of the scene there. Masterful plays from the young Wario and Steve player there, making the full reverse 3-0. And what did I say, Galaxy? Every single win, the last two instances that Crepe Salee's won has been a game 5. And this now is the third. Masterful perfection from the Crepe Salee there.